guys, today we're taking a drive in my Maserati Grancabrio Sport 2014. I just got this one in January. Very excited about this vehicle. I must say it's an absolutely incredible vehicle to drive. It looks magnificent. The finishings are absolutely fantastic. There are a few flaws, however. Maybe just start with those, because let's get that out of the way. I think Maserati has really not done themselves any favors with the electronics in the vehicle, particularly the sat nav, the radio, and so on. It's not a gadgety car. There's no question about it. I don't think people buy this car because they like gadgets. Then they'd much rather buy something like an S-Class Merc or any one of the other sort of more luxurious vehicles. The car's handmade, and because it's handmade, unfortunately there are some flaws in the vehicle. So you can really see from a stitching point of view and how it's been put together that in fact this car was made by hand. I suppose that does provide a certain amount of appeal. I quite like that, knowing that my car wasn't mass produced. The trimmings are really, really good. But I really don't particularly like the color schemes in the vehicle. I don't think that they provide enough choice. Other than that, a few minor little details, and in particular, issues around, the electronics as an example. There's really nothing that you can fault this car. What's really annoying about this car is the fact that you can't take the roof down while driving. Even at slow speed, you have to stop completely in order to be able to take the roof down. And that's quite annoying because, other sports cars like the F-Type Jag, for example, you can take the roof down, I think, up to 40 kilometers an hour. Same with the Mercedes-Benz SLK. So they really, I think, slipped up there. Top speed about 320 kilometers per hour. 4.6 V8. It is a very, very, very fast vehicle, no question about it, especially when you put the skid control off. You can really feel like you're going to lose control in the car. But incredibly, it's a fantastically well made vehicle. You feel safe in the vehicle. Got heated seats. And it's a very luxurious feel inside the vehicle, which makes it easy to drive. It's not very difficult to get out, except for the fact that these doors are so long. And I really also think that their Maserati probably slipped up a bit because, the doors are so long and it's unnecessary. It's got this protruding edge, on the length of the door. If you're parked in a parking lot, it's almost near impossible to get out of the vehicle. You've got to find a parking spot where both sides of the vehicle are open and allow you to open the doors. It wasn't necessary for them to make the doors so long. I don't understand why they did that. I thought, let's take it for a drive. Very nice, quiet, very easy pull away. It's really a very nice car to drive. You've got two modes in this vehicle, obviously, which is auto and sport. And we're currently just in auto without the sport. You can put in manual and then operate these magnificent big flaps on the side. I must say, I'd quite like to get this Maserati in a true manual. They just don't make them anymore, and it's quite annoying actually, because you really want to get the feel of changing the gears and using the clutch, and that for me is fun. But at this, that said, the flaps are very nice, and they work very well, extremely responsive. So we now have the roof off, and let's hear what it sounds like with the roof off. Put the windows up, then the vehicle is much more quieter, no question. They've done a fantastic job in terms of managing the airflow and the noise level within the vehicle when you put the windows up. put them down. And you're going to get a much more wind noise in the vehicle. When the windows are down, you get quite a bit more wind noise. How incredible is that? My God. If this car doesn't put a smile in your face, then nothing will. Not even Julius Malema.